Okay, this is Alexzander Hale, and I'm interviewing my mom, Misty Hale. Okay, we have a couple questions for you. When and where were you born?
I was born March 19th, 1977 in Tacoma, Washington.
Is that where you grew up, or most of your time was spent in Washington?
No, I only lived in Washington for a short time. My birth father was in the military, so we moved a lot.
Yes. Okay. How many siblings do you have?
I have 6 siblings.
All right. Do you know their ages? Brother, sister?
I have a sister who's 38, a brother who's 36, a brother who's 35, a brother who's 33, and a brother who's 28.
Do you have any kids?
I have 2 children.
Ages?
My oldest is 16, and my youngest is 14. My oldest is named Jamie, and my youngest is Alexander.
Great. What schools did you go to?
I went to a lot of schools when I was younger. From elementary all the way through junior high, we bounced and moved a lot. So I wasn't settled in one, but I spent all 4 high school years at the same high school in Modesto, California.
All right. What are some of your hobbies?
I love to swim, and I collect unicorns, and I love to be around kids.
What are some things that you're good at?
Taking care of kids. I've always been able to take care of kids. It comes to me really easy. I started babysitting when I was only 14 years old, and it just went with me through my whole life.
All right. What is something you are proud of?
I am proud of my children. Both of my boys make me very proud. I couldn't ask for better children.
All right. What was one of the hardest things you've ever been through, and why?
The hardest thing that I've ever been through was I had an accident when I was 11 years old. I ran down the side of a mountain and hit a tree head first. I had 4.5 hours of brain surgery. They shaved my head, so I had no hair. When I woke up, I was paralyzed on the left side of my body. I had no feeling, anything. I couldn't smile right. They said that I would probably be at least a year before I would walk, and I would probably never use my left hand again. Within 10 days, I was up on my feet, walking, just had to have somebody with me, and 6 months before I got to use my arm again. It was hard for me because I had to learn to walk again, I had to learn to feed myself again, I had to learn to write again because I was a left-hander, and became only right after that. So, and I still live with effects from that accident to this day.
All right. What is one of the happiest moments of your life?
The day that I married my husband was the happiest day of my life. I couldn't be more proud to be his wife.
All right. Thank you. If you could give me any advice, what would it be and why?
The advice that I would give you would be to reach for the stars. Don't stop. Don't let anything or anyone tell you can't, because you can. Your ability exceeds all of that. So just reach for whatever you want and go after it.
All right. What do you like about the iLead program?
iLead opens up opportunities for you that you wouldn't get at a regular high school. It gives you the opportunity to advance in your schooling, to be hands-on, That way you can learn faster and more. And I totally think that that is awesome.
Do you like the technology at iLead? Is it too much? Too little?
I do like the technology at iLead. I think that it is moving all of you guys in the direction that the world is coming to. Um, I would like it a little better if there was more, like a teacher-student classroom per se, so that you could have a little more, help in some of the areas you might think that you're struggling in. But other than that, I think it's amazing.
All right, thank you. Couple of random questions here. Do you think sports are good things in schools?
I do think sports is a good thing in school. I think that it gives children who maybe feel left out a reason to participate. It gives children who think that maybe they can't do something or go somewhere. It gives them that opportunity because maybe they play better than other students do. So that's going to get their foot in the door for maybe a scholarship or an opportunity to help other students, maybe be a coach or, something like that. So I do believe sports is a great idea.
Do you have a favorite sports team maybe?
Yes, I do. My favorite sport is football, and I am a San Francisco 49ers fan. But I also do love baseball, and I am a San Francisco Giants fan.
All right, thank you. If you're in a team situation, do you like being the leader, or are you kind of one of those people who follow?
I have been in both situations. If it's something that I know and am familiar with, I jump right in feet first, want to lead, make sure everything's done, handle situations, make sure everybody understands, and move forward. If it's something that I'm unfamiliar with, I choose, I guess not really choose, I just tend to stay in the back because I don't feel that maybe my leadership skills to that would lead them in the right direction.
All right.
So,
thank you. Is there anything you don't like doing?
I don't like to clean, but somebody has to do it. And other than that, there's not much more that I don't like. Lazy. I don't like people being lazy. But that's about it.
All right. Do you have any fears?
I have a normal mother's fear of maybe something happening to my child. And other than that, I'm a girl. I'm afraid of spiders, and I don't like spiders.
All right. Is there any places you like going or have been?
I lived in Hawaii when I was younger, thanks to my birth father being in the military. It's absolutely beautiful there, and I would love to go back. I've been to and lived between 26 states in the United States. So there are some that I wouldn't mind visiting again, and of course there's plenty of others that I've never been to. But there's a few that, of course, I love to live in. It has, and others too hot or too dry, and I don't want to go back.
Is there any special places that you've been with your family? Fun places, I would say.
Well, we've been, as a family, we've traveled, a few different states, and in California where we lived, I was able to take my oldest to Disneyland. We were able to go to like the water slides and to the beaches, and those are amazing places to be. We've also done trips to visit family members, and for me those are places that you go to, but you want to keep going back to. So
All right. This completes my interview. Thank you for your time.
thank you.